Alright, hi guys, Achmed here, back with globalfoodgems, and welcome to another Starbucks sequel. And I'm very happy to be back in my video game room. The leak did go a few days ago. I mean, you guys might know abroad, the UK does have a lot of rain for many generations. I know it's nearly the summer, but to be honest, in terms of videos, long story short, I will be posting them most often. If there is that odd day when rain's not heavy, I will try my best to get outside with various members of the Global Food Gems team. So, as you see in the title today, it is the exclusive, well, it's kind of a little bit of an underrated drink, but it's the apple pie frappuccino. And I will get to how they make them later, but I've also got in the description box, but I'll explain later. So basically, it's a combination of cinnamon, apple and caramel all in this drink. It's cream based. It's optional to get coffee based. And what I will do is, if you guys wish to see an apple pie frappuccino with a coffee based alternative, give it a like as demand, and I will try my best to accomplish that. Well, it wouldn't be that difficult, to be honest. It's the same one. However, it does take the barista a long time to make. The thing is with this drink, it's a little bit pricey. It can be a little bit expensive, but still great all in all, as far as I know, in terms of reviews online. So I'm going to give it a go. Alright, it's really, really good. The apple goes really good with the cinnamon and the caramel. They tried to use the best cliche as possible. They add a little cinnamon spice kick to it. Some sticky caramel. The apple. So, I'll tell you what, I'll just get to it right now. The way you make this drink, so they get a cream-based frappuccino, their regular recipe. So milk, ice, cream base. They even squirt in some whipped cream as well. And with the cream base and with the cream base syrup, they add in also 2 pumps of caramel, 2 pumps of cinnamon, and their own signature apple juice that they have in the back of their kitchen. They pour in half a cup of apple juice into their blender just to make this drink. It's not syrup, it's not flavoring. They get their apple juice, their signature apple juice from the back of their kitchen, and they pour half a cup of it into here. Now, if you guys are after this, I would recommend getting a venti, not a grande at all, because I spoke to the guys, and lucky for me, the barista was familiar with this drink, although it's underrated. And he said, don't get it in a tall or grande because it'll be too watery. It won't have the flavor. He said the venti helps. With the venti, you manage to squeeze in all the flavor, all the ingredients without it tasting too creamy or while it just tastes. Because I think personally, right, if it was a tall or a grande, it would just be very watery and syrupy. Not all the flavors would kick in, because they definitely have kicked in with this one. Like, it might look plain, but if you look really closely, it's kind of got like a tanned or like kind of like a creamy kind of texture to it in terms of liquid. Generally speaking of this, I will upload it on my Global Food Gems Instagram page. Compared to more plainer kind of toned drinks like the churro frappuccino, because that's just a plain, because all those syrups together, it was just plain white. It was just a plain white frappuccino with caramel and cinnamon on it. This one, it's got like, maybe like a kind of like an apple, like an inside of an apple tone, a creamy or a tanned kind of thing going on with it, with the texture. Because it's like white up here, but then it kind of gets a little bit darker down, kind of like a macchiato in a sense. But still really, really good. So, I've never even had an apple pie before. The only apple pie taste I've ever had was the Kit Kat apple pie. You've probably recently seen the video in one of my latest videos. And this apple pie, like, I know it's not the real deal, it's just apple juice and flavouring and syrup and cream and all. No matter where I get an apple pie from, Burger King, McDonald's, etc., if I can ever find another flavoured apple pie snack in the food industry, definitely give it a like as demand if you want to see a coffee-based version of this as a demand, as alternative, or maybe a more edible snack alternative of an apple pie cliche. So yeah, I'll say that before I conclude the video. Definitely, if you want to see a alternative of a apple pie drink, snack, whatever kind of cliche, definitely give it a like as a demand. This one is still very good. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because you might not realize, but it's actually very mind-blowing to me how good this drink is right here. Like, I'm telling you, this is terrific. It is a little bit pricey, like, because normally secret menu items tend to be like £6 dollars, euros, etc. Tend to cost 6 each, and I'm talking about the venti. But in terms of this one cost more than 6. I'm just going to tell you guys that. I don't have a specific price compared to currency exchange around the world. Situation being, apart from the fact that it'll take a while for them to make, yeah, it's very, very pricey. But if you like apple pie, if you like apple, if you like caramel, if you like cinnamon, this is the drink for you. Definitely. Yeah. I'm not outside, so I don't have to worry about the breeze knocking over the camera sign. Alright, so there you have it. Long story short, it's just basically a cream-based frappuccino with half a cup of apple juice, 2 pumps of cinnamon, and 2 pumps of caramel. That's how they make this apple pie frappuccino. It will take a bit of time, extra time. It will be a little bit longer to wait for this frappuccino at your local Starbucks. But I'm telling you, I've given it a 10 out of 10. I've never even had an apple pie before, and I love this drink. It is absolutely amazing, I'm telling you. And some of my other pals gave it a go before I did, and they loved it. But as always, if you guys disagree, if you think the coffee-based version, because it's not the only apple pie kind of drink in the collection, if you think that the coffee-based ones in the Starbucks collection, because there's more just like it, do give it a like as demand, or text me on my social media. I'll leave my usernames down below. And definitely, yeah, give it a like as demand. I think there's like an apple spice latte kind of version to this. It's still got the apple flavouring and the cinnamon caramel. Sounds a bit strange, but I wasn't sure at first. But definitely, guys, I'll say it again. Give it a like as a demand if you want to see a Starbucks apple pie coffee alternative instead of just a cream-based drink, or any type of flavoured apple pie candy bar. So any other apple pie flavoured snack alternative you guys want to see as a demand, apart from just the coffee-based ones at Starbucks, definitely give it a like as demand. I wouldn't doubt that they're better than this one. But I still enjoyed this one at the end of the day. Feel free to share with your pals as well if they don't want to miss out, if they're looking for a flavoured apple pie snack out there in the industry. Apple pie is a big thing out there. Sadly, this drink was a bit underrated in the Starbucks universe, but I love it, I really do. And you know, this is from a guy that's never even had an apple pie before. This is new to me, as it might be to some of you guys out there. And if you guys out there want to stay up to date with all, you can hit subscribe, the notification bell, or follow me or the rest of my team on social media. Their usernames in the more busier videos. And you know what, hopefully, if I ever do shoot another video on an apple pie flavoured drink, snack, coffee, whatever it is, hopefully I'll get at least one more person in that video. Definitely. So as always, guys, hope you enjoy this video, hope you're well, and I hope to see you soon, and peace out.